Clem Burke, a versatile and talented drummer who propelled the music of Blondie into the hearts of millions, has passed away at the age of 70. The band confirmed that he died following a private battle with cancer, shocking fans and colleagues alike. As we gather to remember Burke's extraordinary life, tonight's story delves into his journey from a hopeful young drummer to an iconic figure in the music industry. This obituary will serve as a tribute not just to his career, but to the vibrant spirit he embodied throughout his life and the legacies he leaves behind in the world of music. What makes an artist like Clem Burke not just a musician, but a cultural icon of our time? Clement Anthony Bozowski was born on November 24, 1954, in Bayonne, New Jersey, into a family where music was always at the forefront. Inspired by his father's drumming, Burke began learning the craft from an early age. He thrived in school orchestras and local bands, but his real breakthrough came when he answered a Village Voice ad for a drummer for a new band, Blondie. His entry into the group in 1974 marked the beginning of a creative explosion, profoundly influencing the New York punk scene and beyond. Burke's charm and comedic spirit endeared him to fans and bandmates alike. His boyish enthusiasm often masked a deeply analytical approach to music, always seeking to improve and innovate. It was this balance of talent and personality that solidified his place within one of the most iconic bands of the 20th century. How does Clem Burke's early journey mirror those of today's aspiring musicians, and what can they take from his story? The formation of Blondie heralded a revolutionary moment in music history. As they rocked the stage at legendary spots like CBGB, Burke's dynamic drumming laid the foundation for many of the band's hits. Their 1976 self-titled debut album introduced the world to their distinct sound, but it was the 1978 release of Parallel Lines that catapulted Blondie into the stratosphere of popular music. Hits like Heart of Glass and One Way or Another showcased Burke's ability to blend punk rock with dance rhythms, creating a sound that was both infectious and innovative. Burke's impact resonated beyond just keeping time on the drums. He influenced the very essence of Blondie's musical direction. His versatility allowed the band to explore diverse genres, from the disco-infused beats of Heart of Glass to the reggae tones of The Tide is High. This unique blending of styles embodied the spirit of the late 70s and early 80s, a time when music was evolving and genres were beginning to cross over. In the midst of their success, Burke's infectious energy and charisma enjoyed the limelight, alongside lead singer Debbie Harry. Together, they became a defining duo of the era, electrifying audiences with lively performances and entrancing hits. However, after a string of successes, Blondie disbanded in 1982, and Burke's career took a different path as he found himself in high demand across the music industry, collaborating with artists like Iggy Pop, Joan Jett, and Bob Dylan. What was it about Blondie's music that captured the zeitgeist of the late 70s, and how do you think Burke contributed to that iconic sound? Clem Burke's collaborations during Blondie's hiatus are a testament to his versatility and appeal as a drummer. He became an A-list session musician, contributing to various projects and enhancing the sound of other iconic artists. Burke's drumming can be found on classics such as Joan Jett's I Love Rock and Roll, leaving an unmistakable stamp on rock music. In 1997, when Blondie reunited, Burke was pivotal not just as a drummer, but as a creative force. Their seventh album, No Exit, marked a triumphant return, featuring hits like Maria, reaffirming their place in a changing musical landscape. Burke's ability to bridge the gap between past and present positioned him as a key player in the resurgence of the band, garnering accolades and a new generation of fans. Moreover, Burke's work extended beyond performance. He initiated the Clem Burke Drumming Project, which explored the physical and psychological benefits of drumming. This project highlighted the rigorous athleticism of drumming, comparing it to the demands faced by professional athletes. This endeavor earned him an honorary doctorate from the University of Gloucestershire, underscoring his contributions to both music and health. What was it about Blondie's music that captured the zeitgeist of the late 70s? And how do you think Burke contributed to that iconic sound? News of Burke's passing came as a shock to many, as he had kept his fight against cancer largely private. The band confirmed he died following a relentless battle with this illness, which he faced with the same courage he demonstrated throughout his career. Clem was not just a drummer, he was a beacon of inspiration, reflected Harry and Stein in their tribute. The announcement brought forth a wave of tributes from fans and fellow musicians alike, underscoring the profound impact he had on the community. Many remembered him not just for his musical genius, but also for his jovial spirit and generous heart. The conversation surrounding his passing prompts a larger dialogue regarding the hidden health struggles that many musicians endure, often away from the public eye. Which collaborations did Burke undertake that had the most profound impact on his career, and why do they matter in the broader context of music history? Burke's death spread. Fans and fellow musicians took to social media to express their grief and share memories of the iconic drummer. Videos surfaced of fans playing transitional riffs from Blondie's hits, celebrating Burke's undeniable influence on their musical journeys. "He brought joy to our lives through his art," stated one fan, encapsulating the sentiment that resonated across the music community. Celebrity tributes poured in, with musicians recalling moments shared with Burke, highlighting his warmth and humor. "He was the heartbeat of Blondie and a source of light for everyone around him," wrote Debbie Harry, capturing the spirit of loss felt by so many. The solidary nature of these tributes showcases an outpouring of love and respect, with many recognizing the mark he left in their lives and within the music industry. There's a certain beauty in calling attention to his legacy as fans create memorials, attended shows in his honor, and held discussions on social media, all celebrating a musician whose beats will echo for years to come. How can we better support musicians facing health challenges, much like Clem Burke did in his quiet battle with cancer? Clem Burke's legacy will endure through the music he created and the numerous lives he touched. His innovative drumming style and contributions to popular music helped shape an era that credits him among its greatest. The fusion of punk, disco, and rock he championed in Blondie's songs continues to inspire musicians worldwide. Burke's art transcended genre boundaries, setting the stage for new integrations in contemporary music. What memories or tributes from fans and colleagues struck you the most? And how do these stories shape our understanding of Burke as a person? Through the Clem Burke Drumming Project, he not only celebrated his craft, but advocated for drumming as a significant physical activity. Research showed that drumming can match the exertion levels of professional athletes, serving as a pivotal connection between fitness and creativity. The initiative has influenced how music educators approach drumming and has inspired many young drummers to pursue their passion with a newfound understanding. Burke's influence extends into the future, as he remains a role model for aspiring musicians. Special events in his honor, scholarships, and educational programs associated with his name ensure that his commitment to music and its impacts will continue to inspire future generations. His vibrant spirit lives on through the beats, songs, and collaborations he created, fostering connections and elevating the stories we share through music. In what ways can we ensure that Clem Burke's musical contributions are celebrated generations from now? In conclusion, Clem Burke's journey from a young boy inspired by his father's drumming to an iconic figure in rock history encapsulates both talent and heart. His profound contributions to music, particularly in shaping the sound of Blondie, resonate widely among fans and musicians alike. As we remember his indomitable spirit and legacy, we encourage everyone to celebrate his work and the joy he brought to the world through his art. While Burke may no longer be with us, his music continues to touch lives, and his story will inspire the creativity and rhythm of generations to come. Godspeed, Dr. Burke. Your beats will always echo on. How will you remember Clem Burke? Not just as a drummer, but as a passionate advocate for music and creativity?